Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I think we could give him a pass from last week because they still found a way to win. And that's
trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. If you're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's incomplete on second down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And that run was a first down effort, but stopped just shy of one. It's 4th and short.
There's just something about a draw play that I really enjoy. I really do think of them almost like screens where you're trying to use that defense's speed against them. Draw them into trouble. Draw them out of assignment and take advantage. It's exactly what they did on that chunk run.
Escapes a defender. He's brought down before the return gets far. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd down and
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. First down, here's Dak. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott takes off with it. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Brady Man on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. He has it at the 22. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a 2nd time. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Another carry for him. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, third and long. That's caught for the first. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Burrow from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Burrow on the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. And for that defense, he puts a sack on the board.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Catch made right side by Coleman. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Burrow now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
4 yards on the pickup.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. It's his running back. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Line of scrimmage.
A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. On third and goal, here's Burrow. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals go up 6-0 here in the first. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Going after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Saints, nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Pearson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here comes the Saints offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. and move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Irving on second. He dodged the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for the Saints. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Saints.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Now motion Johnson right. First down, and they go. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Now the Bengals have it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Man, those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's out to just a yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Shoots away from one, and he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Bengals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue.
And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Rob, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Saints, nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
These defenders, they can just feel it. They're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack just like that.
Dak now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Third and long, Prescott. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Burrow to the air now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Play action here. Burrow. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Saints nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Prescott will look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short.
And the Saints.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Irving gets it on the draw. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Bengals get to him and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Bengals into the nickel set, third down. No throw, third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Escapes a defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Burrow. Brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals. With it, 1st and 10. To the air again, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. To throw again, it's Burrow. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding.
Holding. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. Gets himself free.
Chase Young on the tackle. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This a 54-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
He's back to throw. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. He'll throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Burrow on the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow setting up the play action. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings
The
up
play
second
fake.
and
Burrow
2.
taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Saints, nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Irving on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. Finds him over the middle. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Complete to number 35.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed third down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Burrow now on first down. Finds his man over the middle. And he works it forward to the 43-yard line. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
The play action here. Burrow finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They'll run here on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter, with him picking himself up after that sack. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Bengals football, Brock, and they have got to be happy about the lead that they've built so far. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he gets it away from his end zone. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Saints come marching onto the field. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the ground begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Now here's Prescott. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 26
They've got 1st down from the 31.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He tucks it and takes off. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. 1st and goal, they're going option. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
Second and goal.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning and some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
4th and goal, and he's keeping it on the option. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 4-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. There he is again, Brock. It's Coleman. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10.
Here comes the Saints offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And he has this down to the 34. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Once again, Irving. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Right back to Irving now. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards.
And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know they say it any time he comes up with an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. Running in the red zone. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's a throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints putting up points in a game decided. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals moments away from their 4th win of the year. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.